Hello and welcome to Albion TV War Reports. I am the Shozen one, and joining me today, as always, are Robinhoodrs and the impeccable Bogul. We're currently getting ready to watch some ZvZ action.
What do we got? So we got Final Order wrapping around to the southwest. Violet's engaging the remaining force of Surf that's currently sitting outside this hideout. There is a battle mount, half HP already. To be honest, if I was Drobny, I would definitely go for that Flame Basilisk right now. Like, that is a free mount. Because you got Final Order just chilling there, doing what they do best, and just holding down a side. And we do see the next major blob coming in from the northwest. Drobny doing what is best. He does get feared by the firewall, stops his engagement. It looks like both sides are extremely spread out at the moment. Dismount don't even have a front line, it seems, or the Wild Alliance, and it's just free pickings right now. There goes the Grovekeeper onto the group of 4 or 5 there. Not much follow-up, though. What is going on?
Domni is to the north, and he's splitting things up over there. So there is a large fight going. This is a very spread out fight right now. I don't know where the front lines are. I see.
Derek.
I just saw my first blue army member. What's going on?
Derek's fully engaged.
Okay, let's go hop on Derek then and actually
great engagement onto Arditi. The boys in Arditi just got fully wiped on that one engagement. Another great play by Derek and the boys here. A little bit of picking off on the final group. As he's wrapping around to the west side, it looks like Arditi are going to be backing all the way out. Once again, I'm like, as soon as we hop over, the action stops.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Re-engaged. He's coming back at it again.
Oh, faux engagement here onto Final Order by Surf. Derek's in a spot of trouble at the front line. Does get a heal off, and he looks like he's going to be full pushing the Surf boys up this hilltop because he's going to get wrapped around from the northwest by Arditi any second now. So he needs to push his whole entire Zerg into Surf, and that's what he's doing. Picking off kills one by one. You see a massive clap just to the northeast of his screen there. Maybe he's going to get his cooldowns back and re-engage to the northwest onto Arditi, or he's going to pick Surf. It's going to be a tough one. I hate calling what Derek's going to do because he's a complete wild card.
Right.
Like, it looks like he is going to be engaging directly.
We know what he's doing here. We know what he's doing here. Nicely done. That's going to be a wipe for those poor boys and the wolves. Goodbye.
Yeah, fun. Nice little silence there.
You can watch yourself in 15 minutes.
Final Order did lose a couple, though. I do see some dead bodies on the ground. Their tank's a little bit low. Tank for sale, half HP. Looking for those hills, but they are going to pick off these clappers here. Blue Army Rats on the field as well. You hate to see it.
It happens. It happens.
Yep.
I'm going to let those guys
backing up northeast up the road, and here comes the second wave of reinforcements for Surf. It looks like Derek needs to wipe out this group to the northeast. Nice Soul Scythe engagement with the Beetle combo. Silencing that group. Not a much follow-up damage. Brimstones do land. Pick off 1 or 2. But it's a full spread for Arditi on the northeast here. Looks like Derek's keeping an eye on the reinforcements that came in from the door. And I wonder what Drobny's up to. I do see it. Yep, if you want to hop back over the Drobny, he is on the southeast side, and he is just fully engaged with the boys in Lions at the moment. Violet's taking heavy casualties. Big Camland followed by the Galatines clap, and Drobny needs to get his men into a safer location and try and get Derek to come down and give him some help here. The Beetle coming out with another massive silence. Nice use of the Judicator helmet, stopping some of the engagement. I wouldn't use that Grovekeeper E on just 2 people if I were you, Drobny, but each to their own. It looks like the re-engagement is going to be coming back in. Final Order finally connecting with Violet. But Violets need to back themselves out because it's going to be friendly fire up in there. The boys are going to back up. I'm going to hop back over to Derek because he's going to be in the thick of the action. Drobny's men looking very weak at the moment.
Yeah, they are pushed up against a corner. There's no way out from where they are, and they are getting picked off one by one. There's not much left for these poor guys.
Yeah, Derek's group just got hit by a massive Weeping Repeater mine, and those boys just got knocked down to half HP. Derek doesn't care. He's fully engaging back on the northwest. Nice Soul Scythe, but he does get knocked back by the firewall. No Night Helms on that rotation. It's going to give the Wolves a little bit of breathing room as the men in Final Order are now getting engaged onto the southwest, and it's just chaos up in here. And
beautiful
another
chaos.
Man just
Beautiful
goes down. Yeah,
chaos.
Cluster Q is still active, I think. The little Wi-Fi's are still flashing. Another blob of reinforcements coming in on the northwest. So Derek, I don't know if it's going to be friendly or not. We'll have to wait and see. Derek's just stabilizing his Zerg here, picking off some of the people inside of him. And doesn't look like there's much. Another massive engagement by the Wolves coming in over the top of the cliff. Doesn't actually pick up much. Great use of the Locust. The North Alliance?
Yeah.
I think that's against, I think.
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a bad sign for Derek, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a bad sign. It's supposed to be. But we don't know. These alliances go back and forth on a daily basis.
I mean, 1 minute Blue Army's in full-blown war with Final Order, the next minute they're friends. Who knows? It's like, oh my god, Derek Zerg got hit by the PvE mob.
What?
While they were trying to mount. They were trying to mount, and the rock golem hit them up in the air. Half of them mounted, half of them didn't.
Famous Mammoth.
Fear Dot is your tank for CIR once again.
Check them out.
And it looks like Elevator in a little bit of spot of trouble here. It looks like they are in full retreat. They are getting picked off one by one here. Kamani, no mana left on that Locust. He is half HP running with the Zerg. Yep, he's meeting up with the rest of his Zerg, but it looks like there's no actual engagement for Elevate. They're just straight running. A lot of them getting pulled. There comes the Grove Keepers. Defensive Locusts come down. A little bit of a turn here by Valkyrie and the Bomb Squad, but not too much. Just a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough to stop the push of PoE. They need to get some tanks to start kiting here because CIR are full pushing them right up into the territory. It's going to be a big choke here. Nice catch onto Elevate on the tiny little choke point. Nice Judicator helmet coming down. Stunning. There comes the Siege Bow raining down onto the front line of CIR. Little bit of a tickle damage. But Elevate look like full wipe at the moment.
As is Latera up north. Those skulls up north are Latera getting wiped by Scoia'tael and Hammer and Sickle as well. So it looks like both members of the coalition are meeting their ends, but the cluster queue is active. I imagine there are many more of them ready to go in because they are not alone. They are not one or two guilds. They are a full coalition.
Now, Violet's retreated back up into that castle that they took earlier on at the start of the stream, and it looks like Surf are slowly breaking down the doors here. A nice little Avalonian dungeon just outside, but the west little door is broken. Looks like Dominant's trying to look for a little engage here on the front line of Violets, and there goes a massive clump getting deleted, but the return damage is about to rain down onto Surf. You see a lot of it. Good heals coming out for Surf, though. A lot of them making it out alive.
They have the numbers here. They have huge numbers advantage in this fight. Look, they don't need to overcommit. I hope all those... Nope, they're not all Violets. Some of those are wasted Surf bodies. I mean, they have the bodies to do it right now. They could throw a number of bodies right now and just take those losses because they are so many more guys right now. So many. But Cluster Q is active. That does mean that somebody could be on the way to help, right?
Yeah, I mean, Derek and Final Order should be here any second.
They are. They're outside. That's that small group to the west.
Oh, west. So it should be hitting the back line of...
No, they're at the gate. They're at southwest. That small group all the way west at the gate, like all the way west. That's Final Order.
Okay.
So like they're not coming.
You got me excited there just for a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you, man.
It's all right.
The North is coming in. The Northern Alliance is coming in droves. That's that group that you saw to just the north, like the northwest exit that just came through. So that group is north. Wow, and they are backing up Surf, I believe. It does not look to be any Surf North aggression.
It's going to get very rowdy. Once that west inner door comes down, I think Surf are just going to be like a massive giant wave flooding that castle. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, it looks like North is with Surf. Yeah, it's fine. They're not hitting the backside.
No, they're just buddies. Buddy.
Yeah. See the damnation being used for violets here. It's like they've only got a couple hammers on this door. But it's should come down soon. What's the health on it? 69% if it hasn't been updated. Might be a little bit less.
The point stick is at 18, right? For the castle?
Correct.
Do you think they can hold it for 7 minutes?
Against this force without final order, no.
No.
As soon as that door goes down, we're going to see Surf just absolutely engulf this castle. There's no stopping them. Like, they have so many different, like, groups on different cooldowns and so many battle mounts. I mean, if they needed, they could just call in North. Like, if Surf engage first, right? Mm-hmm. And they're getting hit hard, they can pull back southwest. And then North just comes in because they're going to have fresh cooldowns. And here we see the door does go down. Massive damnation onto Surf. Is there going to be any follow-up damage to take out the group here? No, but it looks like the damage is raining down onto Violets here. And it looks like what I did predict. Violets getting annihilated on the steps there. Some of their DPS didn't actually engage, and they hugged the Lord Room. It could have been massive. They did hit a massive damnation onto pretty much all of Surf.
It was a good shot, but they didn't have enough follow-up. And it's this situation that they're pinned in. They are trying to stay alive when I don't think staying alive is an option now. I don't think they can stay alive through this. Their best bet is to try to get the best shots they can. I mean, do you see an escape for them at this point?
Logging out?
But besides logging out. I mean,
no.
like at this, do you think, I mean, I hate to say that as a strategy. What would you do as a player?
Look for the weakest side and try and fully engage it, and it looks like they're going to do that.
Looks like that's what they're doing here, coming out.
But it's RD, so once again, they're on a completely different cooldown to Surf Alliance. So it doesn't matter what they do. There's just way too many people against them right here for them to actually do anything.
So your suggestion would be try to maybe bait out some cooldowns, then make a full engage, kill 2 or 3 people, maybe do that a couple of times, because I'm going to tell you, I don't think that standing here like this is going to do much good. They need... Yep. Yeah, they're just going to lose 4 here.
Yeah, well, their whole group pretty much just got...
Hold on.
Yeah, they're done.
They just got snagged. They allowed themselves to get camland on the far side of the wall, and instead of running deep into the backside, whoever did it ran right at the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
I hopped over to Derek to see what he was doing. He's in the zone. He was running up towards the castle, and then he saw all the skulls pop up, and he just stopped and he's just chilling. GG. Done. Yeah.
What about that in construction hideout that's in the zone blinking all the time?
That's the, what's it called? The Morocco Guild. I don't actually know who they're with.
Somebody who was silly thought that this big giant red blob wasn't going to attack them if they were demounted and running through, or if it was actually somebody who was part of a larger defense force. It does look like there is a little bit of Rucom up top here, as here we have Black Order getting fully engaged on. Fear Dot is now backing up as he's going to regroup. He sees all of Final Order and is like, Black Order, my bad, and is getting ready to go at it once again.
Yeah, you saw another wave of War Gods coming in on the northeast side, so it looks like they're going to try and get a little flank off onto CIR. CIR should be seeing this and reacting to it, because that southeast side is going to be extremely exposed, and they're going to be the meat in the sandwich any second now, because they got nowhere to go. They are pretty much trapped. They're going to have to push one side. It looks like they're going to be pushing on the northwest. Black Order getting annihilated at the moment. The hills coming out. Black Order may be able to stabilize here, but CIR are going to be getting engaged on, I believe, from the behind as well by War Gods, and the amount of melee damage onto the tanks of CIR was massive. We are not struggling to stay alive here. 1 bar of health left, only 658 health. The dots are slowly coming out for the hills, but no resets are on the ground. And it's just bleed effects.
Side just collapsed. Sun has just fallen back. They were providing the southern defense against the War Gods, but it looks like they're about to crumble, and War Gods are pushing in to the same location where CIR is. lucky for everybody, they're on the same alliance now, so that's awesome. No friendly fire for these guys. That is not the same for the guys in Rucom and in War Gods. They are getting a bit of friendly fire as it is going back and forth. Poe has stabilized a bit. Sun is doing a really good job up north, and they may have found a crack to run through if they want to take it. No, actually, I take that back. I think that's just a really nasty noob trap with a really awful choke. But Let Me Take a Selfie is going to risk it. Let Me Take a Selfie is running around the backside on this with his ballista, and he has a chance to actually recollapse on top of War Gods. Actually, really good move. Another group of Sun has fallen in behind, and they have gotten position on War Gods. Really good move, pinching them between CIR and the remaining guys from Sun. Well done.
Yeah, nice I was watching Ruffles for that period, and it's very nice plays with the one-handed mace here. It got a very nasty clump. That one-hand mace seems to be coming into meta more often here with the tanks now. And look at that clump to the northwest. There it is. Gets another stun onto that group. He has been very low health this whole entire time. I mean, the resets are hit and miss. You see the nature dots coming in. But it looks like CIR and PoE were able to stabilize and just hold off that crushing wave of War Gods and Black Order from both sides. It was very nicely done. Syndic using the command mount to knock back the group here that's trying to retreat. Reject party, you know, getting wiped.
Happens. Nowhere rough now.
Well, this they are engaged in a little bit of a skirmish here on the territory. So Yaga's hideout in the zone is 2 out of 4 shields. Keep that in mind. That is the major objective. Russell's taking some damage, but the defense for the territory is up, so they do have the tower lasers and the mage to defend them while they wait for reinforcements. Sancta Inquisito getting a little bit rowdy on the northeast. Russell goes in, takes in a massive amount of damage. I don't even know what just hit him. Maybe a Weeping Might? I'm not sure, but he's very low health at the moment. Nice camland. No follow-up by Sancta, though. They did have a Grovekeeper just chilling on top of that. Not sure if that massive blob to the southeast is PoE or what?
Aren't they supposed to defend that hideout?
It's Latera. That would... Well, there's PO... Let me rephrase that. It's PoE and Latera. Like, right now I see Scoia'tael. It's mostly Scoia'tael. Scoia'tael is actually moving up right into... Here we are. They're here with Elevate now, engaging on top of Elevate. So, hi, Scoia'tael.
Yep, and Ruffles is just doing work with the one-handed mace in this tiny little choke on the Terry versus Sancta Inquisito. Sancta getting pummeled from both sides. Reinforcements of Sun coming in. And it looks like Sancta are in full retreat on the west side, heading outside of the territory. They cannot sustain any more of this damage. Nice little counter with the Permafrost and the Eagle. Defensive Locust comes out. Nice catch by Ruffles once again. Grovekeeper lands in. Heals come out for Sancta, though. Able to get pretty much the whole group back up to full HP. Looks like Sancta are in full retreat on the west side. It is every man for themselves, it seems. Yep. No actual force here. It's like it's free pickings. Do we have
there was a force of Elevate here. No, really. They're... like a full force.
Go on Loxy. Or how did Loxef? LOX. This one. The command mammoth from Scoia'tael.
Okay.
Yeah. They got pushed out a little bit here towards the north, but it looks like they might collapse on the center zone here.
You do see some Elevate name tags just on the corner of the screen here. They do have to back up because it looks like the PoE alliance is fully engaged. And it will be friendly fire.
Is that Krog? You can use Krog as a tank there. Rogue with a K. Krog. No?
Yeah.
No, he's not that. Is he World Tour?
Nope. I just went free mode on the hideout to check that out, but it's at 85%.
Tank. Hold on.
Still fighting here. Elevate versus the rest.
There you go.
Yeah,
there's the Sun tank.
I would try to hop on one of the guys from Elevate, honestly. They are in the thick of it and completely surrounded. They're the ones, like, Sun's not going to be there. I know. They're on the side of the fight.
They were just fully engaged. I don't know. They are wrapping around to the northeast now. Our boy, very low HP. It's not looking good today for the Coalition, I gotta tell you that. Looks like Echo are getting faux deleted here by the PoE Alliance. Great engagements here by CIR and followed up with the Sun cooldowns coming in. Elevate in the mix of it as well. Looks like our Grovekeeper tank here is just having a whale of a time. He does not care. He's getting into the thick of things. Looks like Elevate are once again fully spread out. No actual front line.
Yeah, not anymore. They did have a front line 2 seconds ago, but now Kraken is sprinting northwest by his lonesome. He's mounting up along with the other 7 members of Elevate who are still alive.
Yeah, so you know it's over when Milkshank is the last one in the middle of the Zerg, fully stacked up, looking to get the final Galaclap off. That's a sign of it being all over.
Get that PvP fame.
Yep. If you're going down, you might as well try and get some kill fame with it. Yep, and it looks like it is cleanup crew here once more. There is 11 minutes remaining on this attack, but judging by the amount of death the Coalition have faced today, I doubt they're going to go for another round. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened today, but it seems the Coalition not really full strength. I'm not sure. Maybe because Sun's here, you know?
Right, must be that. I mean, what do you do if you have this whole coalition and suddenly 2 guilds team up together against you? Dang.
Exactly.
That's
probably one of the strongest solo guilds in the game as well.
Right.
It's like, how can you counter that? You just can't. So...
yeah.
It's a big oof.
I mean, there's another day tomorrow, right? There's another try. It's a bunch of Zon people are getting zoned out here. The cluster queue is active. Can you look around?
Cluster queue is active. Yeah, I'm currently trying to find out who's coming in from the south. It is Enosis is blocking in the south. Up in the north, we have Poe. Skoyatal.
Are they fighting here?
And they're fighting like a couple of guys from Elevate who are kind of caught at the exit. They just couldn't get out. And so it's basically a block at the exit. Elevate has, I would say, less than a dozen.
Yeah, a little bit of Zorn here as well, but they're getting fully stomped on at the moment. There is a command mammoth here for Zorn. I'm going to jump on that, see if anything comes of this battle. Looks like Zorn are actually regrouping here. I'm going to jump on that Grovekeeper tank right there. Catchy. Put it in the chat for you. There you go. We do have Hammer and Sickle to the southeast of Zorn here. They are grouping up. So it looks like they do want to engage here. I'm not sure who their shot caller is today. I don't see Luxie on the field. So we're going to have to wait and see. It looks like Squirtle as well on the gate. I would just fully push that Zorn. Just get in there. Just start swinging it around. Get that goalkeeper going. Exactly. Looks like that's what they're doing. A little engagement here. Squirtle members dropping down onto the ground. But they did get hit on the back line, so they're going to back up just a little bit northwest here. Some Elevate members as well on the field. Zorn not fully engaging. Why are you spinning around in circles when there's a tank inside of you, dude? Come on. Q's and W's are for you. E's are for everyone. Come on. Looks like Zorn are going to be rotating with the Mammoth. The Mammoth is half HP. I don't know if it's a call to full run here or... like, it's so weird.
I mean, they are in drive-in end, right? And the CIR hideout here in that zone is at 3 out of 4, but I don't think they're going to get that. And in the zone just southwest of these guys is the other hideout that's been fought over from the Yaga guys, with the coalition sort of blocking the entrances.
Syndic is about to be engaged by Rucom on his east, if you head over to Syndic.
Oh, okay.
And now they're coming up from his south as well. Try to find you a better tank here.
Ooh,
Actually,
wow.
oh, wow. Massive engagement. Rucom pummeling into the side of CIR here. Do you see the siege bows raining down? Looks like Syndic's going to pull his men back inside the territory here, using this choke point as a defensive position. Looks like CIR did take some deaths here. Just find us a tank.
Fear Dot is right below them.
Okay, Fear Dot it is. Oh yeah, he's in a farm. He's ready to go. We White Bro on the field. Getting some crops. Nice snare charge. Followed up by the Camland and the Morningstar. That group just got absolutely pummeled there by CIR. What were they thinking? Just chilling out. No defensives placed. And that group of We White Bro literally just got White Bro. And that Chariot's about to get dismounted. It looks like it's going to be able to get out of there. The sprint was popped. Now they have another group. Okay, that's the French coalition to the east here. They are working on the hideout, actually. I'm not sure if they've... Okay, they finally noticed there's a massive wave of PoE coming into them. Nice firewall, stopping pretty much the whole engage. The Weeping's coming out. You see them getting popped. Does actually catch a couple people. Overcharges are breaking. I'm not sure who that's for. It may be CIR's group. I believe so. It's like PoE rotating. Sitting on a 29% debuff at the moment for PoE. That's roughly, I believe, 100 players. Okay. Give or take. I would want to say around there. The hideout, what's... Is it...
That's what I'm trying to check out right now.
Okay, you got it? All right.
Yeah, I'll be there in just a second.
PoE heavily spread out, getting themselves back in towards the territory. Fear Dot trying to stop the engagement of the Frenchies to the southeast, while his Zerg is finishing up people in the farm area. War God's coming in now.
There's no way. It's 96% with 4 minutes left.
Yeah, that's no way.
They go. Yep. And that is 2 more coming back for the boys in PoE, getting their shields back every day. It's like they're doing pretty good right now. I think that things are... You'd have to say the momentum is in their favor right now.
Yep.
It's 2 days.
The momentum is about to get fully launched into Black Order, coming through.
Brutal.
Because 2 Locust defenses coming out for Black Order, but both sides getting engaged on. Black Order actually not losing that many people. Would maybe expect a little bit more. But great.
Did you see that? Okay, I'm looking at a different one then, because I just watched the 4. What is it? The new players of Crimson Imperium. They got clapped hard, and they're going down fast in the east right now. They're getting clumped up on Camland and splattered all over. Whatever AoE you can think of, it's there. It's
there.
I could pick one, and I'd be right.
Looks like CIR are able to stabilize themselves, bring themselves back into the farm fields of the territory. It looks like Black Order is in their line of sight. A couple people getting picked off on the choke point. Looks like We White Bro coming in as well. It's like a mixed force of the Rucom boys. A little bit of back and forth here, but nice engagement by Black Order on the northwest. Fear Dot trying to do his best to keep the push from War Gods coming in, trying to relieve some pressure from his main Zerg while they get pummeled by Black Order in the farm plot. And it looks like it's not going to be a good thing for CIR. They need to pull themselves southeast and try and stabilize just a little bit. Silence of the Beetle coming out. It's not going to help at all. The health bars are slowly dwindling for PoE. And it looks like the re-engagement is going to be back into the farm. Black Order's bomb squad. Looks like they're stacking up, looking for an engagement. Nice bomb there coming in. I believe that was a Weeping Repeater. And it looks like Black Order are pushing out of the west side. Fear Dot very low HP at the moment. 1.1k health of his total of 3.3. Needs to get some hills, but it's just constant engagements It's like the core here, maybe trying to use that choke point of the territory itself to their advantage here for CIR. Nice clap by that War Gods Galatine player there. Does actually pick off a couple people. It's like We White Bro and War Gods are going to be rotating. Nice snare charge. Can we get some follow-up here? There comes the Camland, but it's not going to be enough. We White Bro able to stabilize just a little bit. I don't know why Fear.Dot is chasing down this guy so much. But we saw this yesterday, right? Like when we were spectating them, like a lot of the time Fear.Dot was just engaging randomly by himself, and like the follow-up just wasn't there as a coordinated guild for CIR, and they just got fully wiped. And I'm jumping back into free roam because I don't know where our boy's off to.
Well, I'm currently watching CIR fall back into the heart of their territory. Sun is following them. They're getting ready to mount a defense here. Syndic has his boys regrouped, and Von Raven?
Yeah, I was just typing out that name.
Thank you.
Look at that. It's like a questionable position to hold if you're a Grovekeeper tank, because you cannot certainly jump over.
You can't jump over walls.
Nope.
Not yet. Not yet.
Right.
We don't know what's coming with the
Kelp.
Apollonian weapons. Maybe wall jump. No, it's not.
Can you imagine, dude? Wow, yeah, just walk over that Weeping Mine, why not, and just
I saw that.
pop it into the background. But nice like, counter here onto War Gods' mob squad. But the defensive Locust comes out, protecting a lot of them. Actually, all of them are able to walk away from that one engagement. Nice little play there, though, by Vaughn here with his Grovekeeper for Sun. It's like the push onto Black Order directly to the west. Vaughn split off with from his group. Did Sun just get wiped out? Where's he going? Your Zerg's the other way. What am I watching?
I'm watching the same thing you are, and I was hoping you were going to call it because I'm.
Oh my god!
I
what
just
was
watched
that?
CIR and Sun just. Okay.
Back into free roam. Yay!
I went on Syndic. I don't. He's
alive. He's alive. He's doing fine. Well, he might not be doing fine. He might be yelling.
Well, he has one bar on his mammoth.
Yeah, things have turned here for them. I thought they were in very good position early in this fight, but that's the thing about cluster queue. People can keep joining that fight. You got to keep bringing backup. This is a war of attrition, and right now, we just called it like in favor of like PoE earlier because they were able to hold off their hideout. But right now, this little battle, this skirmish, is getting rough for both sides. There's a lot of heavy losses. Black Order is losing players. PoE is losing players. A lot of people are going home with a lot less gear today. There's going to be some repair bills on the field.
Oh, yes. A lot of re-gearing for the officers in both guilds. I feel sorry for them all. I know what it's like, but it looks like Syndic and the boys are going to be stomping back over onto Black Order. Nice engagement just on the northwest there. Very nice clump. Defensive Locust comes out for Black Order, able to protect some of them. Syndic hitting them with a little knockback by the Command Mammoth. Looks like Syndic's going to be pulling his men back into the territory once more, trying to use those choke points to his advantage.
He's going to need more men right now. That's what if I was Syndic, I'd be calling for more men, saying I need an escort out of here. We're going to be holding for the next 5 minutes. Get your butts in here, get in the queue, and walk us out.
That weeping. Oh, you just stand on it with the command mammoth. It's fine. you hate to see it. But it looks like Black Order may be giving up here.
Yeah, Black Order started to retreat, and PoE was like, if you're going to go backwards, we're going to go forward, which is the absolute right call to do. When you see your opponents with their back, hit them in the back.
Scoia'tael just engaged onto CIR. CIR just engaged onto Scoia'tael. I thought it was Black Order, but there was only like 2 Black Order names there, and it was just death of both sides of CIR and Scoia'tael. Very much friendly fire on that engagement there. It's like Black Order are in full retreat on the west side here, as Syndic is chasing down whatever he can find on his Command Mammoth. Command Mammoth was able to stay alive during that whole entire fight. Has 1 bar, or just under 1 bar of health left. It's like Is there an actual line of defense here? Looks like Hammer and Sicko are just marching down on free kills on the southwest.
Do we have Albion tattoos yet? Like, did anybody do that?
Okay.
Yet?
Somebody get a hold of Mishireen. My back.
Design
I'm getting one. I'm getting one. It's going on.
On your bum?
No, my back, not my bum.
You want to put a huge Albion A on your bum?
I'll get a massive
brand,
T8
okay? That's not what I'm looking for.
Get a massive T8 Grow Keeper on my inner thigh.
Oh, dude, that... Yes. All right, on that note, I hope you all had a great time watching the show today. We may or may not be back tomorrow. Twitch will let us know. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in 30 minutes with the AO Daily Show. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye-bye.